What's good, YouTube? And we are back today. It is the 26th of April 2026. It is the weekend, of course, and I'll be explaining the trade I took yesterday. It was Friday, of course. Didn't get the time to actually do a video explaining what I did. Actually, it's been a while since I've made a video, and I've had reasons for it, but nonetheless, let's just get back into this before I explain any further. Okay, starting off, for the past few, I haven't released in a while. As you can see, there have been trades that have been taken that I haven't been recording, but then yeah, as you can see clearly on the 1 hour chart that we have been extremely bullish as we are ripping all-time highs. Like the last time I did a video with you guys, I think it was right about here, and then for the past few weeks I haven't been doing videos. And this is a trade I took here, took another one here. I think this is another trade I took, and yeah, basically price has been ripping upward, creating all-time highs on Nasdaq. And yeah, up until today, yesterday, which was 25th of April. Yeah, so I've been taking buys. Obviously, as you can see, most of the results are buying opportunities because price is ripping higher, and trading against the market trend sometimes in such conditions can be very tricky. So yeah, starting off, as you can see, market is clearly bullish, so I'm going to be looking for CLT buys. And by doing so, what would lead me to do that is that I'll be looking for a key level to see that after forming a CLT range, what's the manipulation that's going to draw price to sweep the low of the range is a fair value gap that I marked right here, right? Don't mind this little Fibonacci that I made here, it just helps me a lot. But then yeah, I drew out this fair value gap with the box, obviously. And then basically what I waited for was for it to sweep liquidity while also testing the fair value gap. And this trade was after New York session, which is something that I've been trying to fix in my trading. I actually took a loss not so long ago, which really affected me in a way. This thing of trading before New York session, I had to tweak my strategy a bit so it could allow me to trade once New York opened. Like after New York opens, then I look for a setup so that it can be clean. If I don't see opportunity, I don't trade, which saves capital, of course. So this happened after New York session. New York opened, it opened lower. As you can see, this range was a 1 o'clock range, and then 2 o'clock tried to go higher, and then the 3 o'clock, which is basically the New York candle, opened lower, and then I basically traded the New York, the 4-hour continuation, targeting the 50% of the candle range, of course, which is always my target. I think it's the win rate is much higher when I target that. So of course I took the entry on the 5-minute time frame, and as you can see, I actually predicted the move. Not saying that, yeah, basically with this red candle here, I just basically wanted this play out to happen so it could give me a better trade. I wanted market to retest. Once it retests, then I could look for buys, Then as soon as that happened, my model 1, sort of a CISD formed, model 1 entries, which is what I always look for. But then again, I think it was on the 3-minute time frame, I saw a fair value gap, which was my inverse. If you don't enter off of a model 1, you could always look to enter off a fair value gap. So I saw that price inverse this gap, touching the 50%. I was a little bit hesitant to enter when this happened, so I was just like, you know what, let me wait for the model 1 to be tapped in first, and eventually price did come down. Price went up from here, disrespecting this with the body close, pushed up to the 50% by just wicking it, I think, and then came back uh, down again to test the Model 1. And then the reason why I always like the Model 1 so much, look at this candle right here, this green candle. Look at the engulfing. Price respected this with a bullish engulfing candle to show that this is a respected zone that would obviously allow you to enter with like, making sure that once you enter, price won't be looking to go back. So because that is a respected area. As you can see, it did touch quite a few times. Actually, let's just look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, and this was the last one before displacing upwards, also inversing this small gap, but I wasn't looking at it. Then it left a fair value gap in between, which is also something you could have entered off from if you wanted price to come back down. But as soon as this happened, I entered straight away. And okay, this might not have been the best risk to reward ratio, but I did try to hold it longer. As you can see, I think I held it up until right here, just above the 50%, because I saw there was a bit of, yeah, a order block right here. I held price until here, just so that I could balance the risk to reward ratio. And then yeah, if I was a person to, I always say this, if I was a person to look to take this trade up until my TP2, which is the full TP actually of the range, but I always take the 50%, this 0.5, which was at 27,149.20. But yeah, nonetheless, this was a good trade overall. I followed my instructions. I'm still trying to perfect this. For some time I've been looking to add another entry method, but for quite some time this Model 1 has been working for me the most. So if this works for you, it's best that you stick with it. And then yeah, I'm gonna try to incorporate trading after New York opens, because I didn't like what happened last time, to be honest. Price just literally took me out. I was in profit, and then price suddenly rejected. Market opened bearish in a very strong way, and I didn't even go break even. So I just hit my stop loss, and then from there I've been back testing my strategy. I'm gonna show you the entries, of course, that I took right about now, so a bit of transparency to show that I did take this trade, of course. But then yeah, I'm obviously gonna be doing a lot of trade recaps when I do get the chance, because I'm always busy. Sometimes it's work, sometimes I'm handling other stuff. But then yeah, New York closed very bullish. I think even actually Friday closed super bullish, as you can see. I wasn't expecting price to rip like this, but of course we are trading all-time highs. This is why price is going crazy like this, going upwards, which is good. I caught this little long. Some people like to hold trades, but I actually don't want to be looking at the charts all day, because it's a bit stressful. You see too many opportunities, then you want to take it and trade them. But then yeah, I took this trade here, secured a 1-to-1, as you can see, 1.03 risk to reward ratio. And then yeah, man, it's good to be making these kind of videos again. It's been quite a while. I've been looking for many chances to take them. As you can see, I've been taking so many trades, bro. Like, look at this. This one got break even, as you can see. Got stopped out, break even. This was when? Thursday. Oh, the day before. Then it actually played out, bro. Like, look at this. Price went back and then plummeted down before going back up again. I've been taking a lot of trades, Some of them have been part of my live back testing, of course. This was one here. It hit TP, as you can see, very quick. This is another banger. I think this one was on Monday. I just took the new day opening gap and I was holding this the whole day. Yeah, but then not to go too far back, just on this trade here. And I'll be hopefully looking to continue doing this. This is a little trade, big trade, but I took a small piece of the pie and went my way. So guys, thanks for those who tuned in to see my live analysis. I don't know when I'll be at the stage where I can send a link to join my group, but probably when I'm big enough, when you guys can trust me enough with taking signals from me, because I'm a very transparent guy. If you ever join my group, my analysis will be sent before I even take the trade. I just like to walk, even my cousins and the people in my group, I like to walk them through what I see so that they don't trade with hesitancy, just to understand why I'm going with the market, so that if I lose, I know I explained everything and it just didn't go my way. So thanks guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.